Hey everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, just going over to Bitcoin. Big of the CoinsKid crew. So we're doing okay for Bitcoin. We have broken out the inverse head and shoulders pattern, the ascending triangle, and the horizontal that I pointed out to you yesterday. Okay, so I think on the way down here, as we're dropping, I said to you, this is a significant drop here for Bitcoin, where in time, I do think we'll come back up into it. Okay, because obviously, what we've done here, we had this level of support for Bitcoin. If we move to the left, we did have this level of support just there. And what we did, we built a level of support like that, and then we broke down that back testing resistance. So I think that that's a minimal target. And that was a target that was posted on Twitter when everyone's getting really bearish and desperate and in the floor, you know, and thinking of going short down here and things like that. You know, I said to you, I think we're going to come up into this red line at least, okay, before we get any significant, you know, sort of retest of resistance and a confirmation of a double top drop and an ABC basically. So I think that that's what we're looking for. I think if we reject at that point and start to come back down and sweep this low, yeah, we've got an ABC zigzag. And it really is simple to calculate the buyback zone for that ABC zigzag and a potential way forward zigzag at that. Okay, so I'd be looking to load back up, really simple on the ABC zigzag, simple ABC, macro wave 4 ABC at that, and I've shown you this. So basically A wave down, the B wave high, which comes up, make a lower high, everyone's getting super bullish, and then boom, we drop into the 1618 at 34726. And what we will be looking for is 5 waves within this C wave, some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down to the 1618, and then we start to come back up the stairs. So that's like the short-term bearish outlook that I have for Bitcoin. Okay, if we reject at that level there, that God candle, and we fail to take out 48950, I think we could, okay, we've got a big ABC zigzag right there. So that's the bearish outlook that I have, and that would indicate to me that that is a macro wave 4 correction. I've gone through this with you before, and then at this point we start recovery, start to come back up, and then we've got a final fifth wave, okay, tapping the all-time highs for Bitcoin before you know, a possible bear market right there. So that's the short-term bearish scenario. But what is the bullish scenario that I'm looking at right now? Okay, so I did go through this with you for Bitcoin. So yesterday I dived into the, you know, the micro time frame, the hourly time frame, and I did spot there's a potential just there that was an A wave, this was a B wave, and that's your C wave. So what we've done here, we've had a micro ABC zigzag correction, okay, a potential wave 2, and right now this is another impulsive move coming up. So to confirm that, what we have to see for Bitcoin is basically making a series of high lows as she goes and holding this low from which you've come. Really simple technical analysis, okay. So what we've got here is a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. An ABC zigzag, and right now possibly some kind of 1, flat 2, and right now this is coming up like this, okay. So if we do start to come up for Bitcoin and we take out that resistance point just there, then this was an ABC zigzag, and right now this is another impulsive move coming up. If we do take out this high just there, I think Bitcoin could go parabolic basically. So where could Bitcoin go to if we're not in the big ABC zigzag correction right now for Bitcoin? Okay, absolutely possible, and this was merely a 20% ABC zigzag within a massive third wave here, and I've gone through this count with you. Okay, so if we take out this local high, wow, Bitcoin could absolutely go vertical because it's doing something it's done before, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is. Okay, so this indicator that I'm using is a pi cycle top indicator. To get it into your charts, type pi cycle and Bitcoin top indicator just there, okay. Drop it into your charts. It's a free indicator, it's a great little indicator. For example, in 2017 it called that top just there, look at that, and then it called the top in April of 2021 as well, okay, which I think was a true cycle top of a big impulsive move, okay. So it has been my count for a very long time that this here has been a wave 1 impulsive move, okay. Then we've had the wave 2 ABC zigzag, then we've had a massive wave 3, and from that point just there we've had an A wave down, a B wave high, which is a bull trap, and then we've had the C wave. Now the confluence to that particular analysis is obviously not just Bitcoin. I've shown this for many years. It's Chainlink, it's XRP, it's Ethereum, it's VeChain, it's the S&P 500, it's the DJI, it's the DXY, it's gold. I've shown you all these confluencing factors to this analysis right there. So I'll show you straight off the bat. If we take a look, for example, for Chainlink right now. Okay, so we'll take a look at Chainlink. From this point here, Chainlink came down in the A wave, the B wave made a lower high, and then dropped in the C wave. And right now you look like you've got a massive impulsive move, which is emerging right here for Chainlink. Okay, it's doing really well. So obviously there's many other coins at this point as well that came down, made the A, the lower B, and they dropped in the C. So at this point, I think that this is actually a bull trap for Bitcoin. This was an A, this was a B, this was a C of a potential wave 4, and what we've got within all of this is a final fifth wave which is missing. So So at this point here, this is the start of the 5th wave, in my opinion, okay? And I've looked at this so many times with you, that what this has been is a wave 1. Then we went sideways in the summer in a wave 2, and right now this is a wave 3. So the real difficult thing I'm having is determining when the 3rd wave is over, okay? So we have come up, we have met all the targets of a 3rd wave, but usually, typically, 3rd waves are really, really powerful, in my opinion, and they have all the power to break resistance points, come up and make highs, and then, you know, you have so on and so forth, you know, your final 5th wave right there. So that's the scenario that I'm looking at right now, and I still think there's a potential that we are still in the wave 3, and we're in this blow off top phase of a larger cycle here for Bitcoin. And this is something I've been looking at for many years with you, okay, and showing you confluence in factors in many other charts in the process. So right now, for me, to get really, really bullish on Bitcoin, okay, we need to see that high broken, because I think if we start to see that high broken before the loss of this low, we are still in this 3rd wave. Now within this 3rd wave here, we are doing something exactly what we did prior in this big 3rd wave. Take a look at that, okay? So we've got this massive, beautiful up thrust here for Bitcoin, okay, which in my opinion was the 3rd wave. Look at the verticalness of it. So basically within that, we've got subsets of waves within the wave 3 as well, okay? Beautiful waves, just like we've got subsets of waves within this last wave here, basically, for Bitcoin, okay? So at this point here, if we take a look, we busted a move above the orange line, okay? We're holding the orange line, and then we attack the green line, which is part of the pi cycle top indicator. It's a moving average. So if we drop this particular level in here, where we found resistance on that green line, we drop it in, you can clearly see it was bang on the money of the previous all-time high. So if I go to this green line right now and I drop a horizontal line in at this point, you can see that if we start to go at this point, this is where we could go parabolic into the green line and the previous all-time high, like we did just there after retapping that orange line, which is pretty much what we've just done. We went vertical here. So if this did this would indicate to me we are still in the 3rd wave here for Bitcoin, where it runs into resistance, finds a power to break it, and we're still in the 3rd wave, okay, until we start to see a bigger macro ABC zigzag correction right there for Bitcoin, okay? So we're holding on for dear life, but if we start to break this local high before losing this low, we're still in this wave, okay? And we've just got to kick back and respect it, and just respect that it's got the power to make new all-time highs relatively soon as well. So the true parabolic stage for Bitcoin doesn't begin until in every cycle we get above the green line, okay? So if we take out the green line, this is where the true parabolic stage begins, and obviously, as you can see, if we do start to get above the green line, you are equally getting above the all-time high like you did on that up thrust as well in this major move to the upside. So I'll leave that with you. Again, it's data, not emotion. I'm just relaying that to you. In the short term, we lose that low, we've got the ABC, but we break that high, we're still in the 3rd wave, and this was merely a micro correction within the 3rd wave. I hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care everyone. Back to another update on Bitcoin. Bye bye.